They always say keep your eye on the ball. Can you guess what I'm talking about? Well, it's softball. There is much more about this sport than just keeping your eye on the ball. You have to know who is going to cover what base and who is going to back them up. There is a lot of technique that goes along with the game, more than you would think. The first thing I will talk about is the positions and where they are located on the field. Then I will talk about the proper way to field the ball, and lastly, the way you should stand while you're at bat. The first position I will talk about is the pitcher, one of the most important positions on the team. The pitcher stands between first and third base, 43 feet from home plate. These dimensions coming from Livestrong.com. Also, softballcamps.com says that the pitcher must start with at least 1 foot on the pitching rubber. Their arm must come completely around in one full circle and let the ball go when it's in front of their body. They must step straight at home plate, for stepping side to side may be a distraction. Second, I will talk about the infielders. The first baseman stands just a few feet to the inside of the base. They need to be a great fielder and also need to catch the ball well, for they are throwing the ball very often for an out at first base. Second, I will talk about the second baseman. They stand almost in the middle of first and second base. The person is usually a good fielder and very quick. They get many grounders and many line drives. Third is the shortstop. This person plays between second and third base, but more close to second. The shortstop is usually also a good fielder, for they get ground balls and line drives. They also cover second base when the second baseman is pulled away from the base. Fourth is the third baseman. They stand a few feet inside and in front of the base. They're pulled up towards home plate very often for bunts to throw the out at first. Fifth is the right fielder. They play deep behind first base in the outfield. They are usually very skilled at catching pop flies and have a great arm to throw it into home plate. Sixth is the center fielder. They play deep behind second in the outfield. Same as the right fielder, they are very skilled at pop flies and they have a very good arm. Seventh is the left fielder. Same as the center and right, only deep behind third base. Lastly is the catcher. They play another huge role in the game. They have to be strong and quick and move fast behind the ball. They stay behind the ball and catch wild pitches. They also have to make sure the ball stays in front of them so no runner steals a base. Now that you know a little more about where everyone plays and where everyone is on the field, there are many ways you can go to field the ball. When you start fielding a ball, you need to start in the ready position, feet apart, and you're going to need a glove. You're going to want to keep your knees bent and you want to stay low and put your glove in the dirt. When the ball comes, you want to keep your top hand above the ball to feed the ball into your glove. You want the ball to bisect you, so keep the ball directly between you. Pull the ball into your belly, or as our coach says, feed your belly. Put all those together and you should be a great fielder. After you know how to field the ball, the last thing I will tell you about is the stance while at bat. Your legs should again be shoulder width apart. Your weight should be on your back foot, hands and elbows by your chest and pulled out a little bit. You need to wait for the ball all on your back foot. Swing with your arms and not your wrists, for your arms will be way stronger than your wrists. Many people want to use their wrists because they think it would be easier. You need to step towards the ball, straight forward towards the pitcher, not out of the batter's box. If the pitcher is fast, you can step back in the batter's box. If they're too slow, then you can step forward in the batter's box. Those are some of the keys to being a better batter. As you have seen, there are many things you need to know about the game of softball before jumping right into it. Those are just some of the basic things of the game. There are many other details and things I did not mention, such as stealing bases or running bases. But they all come with practice. I hope you learned something about softball today, but there is a lot you need to know about it.